will appear the blue button. And now we are on live on YouTube. So hello people from YouTube is one more immersion. Um, I'd like to start this conversation as always saying that TNT is a conversation platform for all levels, beginners, intermediate, and an advanced English, but it's not a class, it's immersion. I'm not a teacher, I'm a host student, so I'm here to learn together, guys. And to make the conversation flow better, I already split the room. So there are another room with another four people there. And the last and so important thing I believe is please, he's a safe place, so don't correct anyone. Let me make my mistakes, guys. I made a lot of them, so please. And today we are going to talk about technological addictions. I never stopped to think about that in English, but I believe it's a good subject. So, Humberto, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Good morning, everyone. My name is Humberto. I live in Belém, Pará. I'm from Belém, Pará. I'm 30 years old. I work with IT. I I live with my two kids and my wife. In my free time, I like to spend time with them, play football, and study too. And that's it about me today.
It's amazing. I like it. So, Abe, what about you?
Well, my name is Abelar, but you can call me Abe, guys. I am 36 years old and I live in Belo Horizonte with my girlfriend and my two dogs, actually. I am a nerd, and as a nerd, I like to play video games, watch TV series and movies. And what else? I like to travel, to cooking and drinking a good beer. That's it. That's it.
Beer and video games, two amazing things.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I love it. Like, oh my God. And about beer, if you can one time go to Campos do Jordão and go to Baden-Baden, it's amazing. Like,
Nice, nice.
yeah, you can go to it's not fabric the name, like the construction, the place they made the beer. So it's amazing. And you drink at the end, so it's amazing. Go there.
I went
So
there already, but I didn't match this place that you are saying.
like you went to Campos do Jordão?
Yeah, but I didn't uh, mm, went
Re-
to this place that you are saying.
Really? So return there. Just
I
go and
I I
it's
just
amazing.
by I just passed by one night to rest when I was driving with my dog to visit my cousin in south of Brazil, Uruguaiana. It was a trip about 2,500 kilometers. So
My God.
I just passed by Campos do Jordão to rest a night.
Yeah, so go again and go to Baden-Baden. It's amazing. You see like big things, and oh my
Thanks
God, that's the way they make the beer. It's
thanks for the
amazing.
tip.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm Victoria. I am 26 years old. I live in Rio. I'm a nurse. Um, I just started a new career. Like I start to learn web development, and it's really, yeah, but it's hard, like nurse is easier, totally easier. But I'm like just trying, and I'm still a nurse, and on my free time I like to do nothing, really nothing, because I'm a mom, I'm a nurse. I don't have a lot of free time, so when I have a free time, I like to do nothing. But I used to play video games. I used to see series, TV series. I used to skating. But nowadays, I just do nothing. Nothing is better. Relax, free time. I love it. So, guys, let's start the conversation. And Umberto, I know you. Now you open the camera and I see you, I know you. And I don't know why I can't just memorize names. It's so difficult for me. But when I see the people, you know, just
Yeah,
if you have a
me
different
too.
name. Yeah, if you have a different name, I will like memorize your name. But if you don't have it, so
But I think my name is not so common too. I don't know.
yeah, but we have you one Abelard. Imagine I will
Yeah,
memorize your name or Abe names, you know?
yeah, it's
Bono.
more unusual.
Yeah, like Umberto, I already know another Umberto, so it's more common. So,
Yeah,
Umberto, can you
Abelard,
read?
it's more unique.
Yeah, it's the only one that I know.
Me too.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
My grandpa, it was called Abelard, but I don't met him. I didn't
oh,
met him.
okay, so there's another one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the
I
only
was
one.
named Abelard in because my grandpa.
Oh, it's cool,
Uh,
it's cool. I like it. So, Umberto, can you read and answer the first one?
I don't have it. Let
The
me see.
questions? Okay.
Yeah.
I send it again. It's not a problem. Just 1 second and here it is.
Okay. What do you think addiction means? Can people be addicted to technology like phone or social media? Um, I I think for me addiction means that there is something that uh, let me see, I don't know atrapalha in English. Atrapalha your life, and I think you you want this thing every time, and you don't can do another things. I think yeah, screw you up your life, and that's it. I think it's a bad things for your life, and that's it.
Oh, Abe, it's not your first immersion today?
No, no.
Oh my
I
God.
I have an interview at the end of the day, so I have to practice my English because it's an English interview.
Okay, so good luck. So
Thanks.
I agree with you, Humberto. It's kind of like it. So Abe, go ahead. Say it. What about your opinion about the question number one?
Well, in my case, I believe that addictions have two meanings. We had a positive way and a negative way. A positive way, for example, I love to eat, but eat as good as possible, eat in a healthy way, but in a negative way. Maybe I like to drink, as I said, I like to drink beer, but I have in my family some an uncle that had some problems with alcohol. So this kind of addiction is a negative kind because can screw up your health, as I learned today. And I don't know, thinking about technology, phones and social media, uh, it's for me, it's a negative way of addiction because we just spend time in this kind of uh, devices and platforms just for others to make money. So this can screw up our health, our social life, our in any way of as possible in our life because we don't maybe I will say that we don't grow up with this thing, but If we can understand and absorb the good things in this case, maybe we can learn something. But in the general, I see the social media and phones just screw up or spoiling people's lives because we spend too much time in these devices and platforms and don't do what you we need to do in day to day. So this is a negative way of addiction in my perception. And about you, Victor?
Okay, for me, addiction. Okay, like, can you people be addicted to technology for you? Do you believe in it?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay. So for me, addiction is something like you can't help, like it's something you can't control. I believe is it like it's more than the limit because and I can imagine a good addiction a bit. I don't know why. Like, I can't. If something's too much, how can it help me? I don't know. I don't know. That's my mind. Because when I in situation that I have, I'm not autistic, okay? I don't have autism, but when you're in a situation that you just only want to do something that it's your focus only on it, sometimes I have it like um I don't know how to say in English, but like the autistic thing, like hiperfoco.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I have it. Sometimes, like I have it with Talk and Talk one like in 2022, and it's so annoying because you can control yourself. You have to do it, and it was really good for me because it helped me with my English. But sometimes I didn't want to go to some seriously appointment, but I had to. But I really want to do at Talk and Talk because it was so like amazing topics and things like that. And I really love mental topics, and there was a lot of them in that week. So, oh my God, it's terrible for me because, so even if in these modes, like in these situations, I don't know, I can imagine it's good. It was good for my English, but I can imagine that it's really good for my health in general. So I don't know. Addiction for me is something that I can't help. It's something that I can control. So I can imagine it's good. Something happened on my mind, so I can think on it. And I totally believe that people can be addicted to technology because I am. Unfortunately, I'm not happy about it. Okay, I'm not happy about it. But my cell phone is with me all the time, like all the time. I can be with less than 50% of my battery, like right now, I'm never less than 50%. And always I'm with my cell phone. And I put everything on my cell phone because if I put everything in my cell phone have to be with me all the time. Like to open my door house, I have my cell phone. To pay something, I have to have my cell phone because my credit card is on my cell phone. If I everything is my cell phone. Like if I have to go out, the Uber. If I have to, I don't know. So all the time I have to be with my cell phone. And if I'm not, I just need to have with someone's cell phone with me just to feel that I'm with something, it's not mine, but I have to feel that I'm with the cell phone. It's so strange. It's so strange. But it's so true. So unfortunately, I believe that people can be addicted to cell phone, guys. Don't be that person, okay? Don't be that person. It's not good and it's not cool. But yeah. So Humberto, oh Humberto, no, Abelard. Can you read and answer the next one?
Yeah, of course. But before
Yeah.
I do that, I understand you and respect your way of thinking and doing these things because I am an art guy and I love technology. So I do all the things by myself on too, but uh, I don't permit to be uh, I don't know the word. Uh, I can say victimized by my cell phone because I need to do some things I do by the cell phone because it's easily to do, as you said. to get an Uber, to pay something, to schedule and organize your daily uh, things. But as I don't know if I say I started to be a low profile person a few years ago because of that. Before at the past in the past I was addicted to social media, to cell phone, as you are saying, Victoria. But you can do different if you
How?
stop. If you
Oh,
stop and decelerate yourself, you can manage some things. You can you you can not do be a victim by cell phone and technology, because you need to understand and thinking about that these things and this this device and this platform exists to help our life, not uh, at the opposite, you know. So you need to do, as I say about addiction. I like it in the general, in every case, to see the 2 points or more of views about the thing. So I always see the positive way and the negative way, and uh, learn about these point of views, because in some situations the negative way prevails, and you can learn about that negative way or negative thoughts of things. But if you thinking about you are always learning and growing, you can do different. You can not be a victim by a cell phone or social media technology and something like that. So just decelerate and start thinking about what kind of person and what you can do, what this thing is that don't drain your energy. As you say, your cell phone cannot be less than 50% of battery. And you, what about your energy in this case?
hmm.
What you spend? What amount of energy you spend to maintain that, to answer all notification, to follow all notification? I don't know if you already heard about uh, FOMO and JOMO. FOMO is a negative way, fear of missing out, so, any kind of information. But JOMO is joy of missing out. I am practicing that kind of JOMO, because I feel pleasure to lost some information, because if you get the amount of information that you have in your day, you just crash, blow your mind, and you can feel sick, as you say. You can have mental problems. I don't know. Just decelerate yourself, thinking about what you are using that it's good to you in a positive way, and discard the other thing that are not good to you. It's my opinion and my advice for you.
Okay.
I'm pressing to you, and I'm like
Can you put the okay? Can
Jomo
you
and
put
Formal.
the yeah on the chat? Can you put the name on the chat? Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
I'm googling it like after the immersion. So
Okay.
Humberto, okay, it's not a question that we put in the chat, but what do you think? What ways do you think there is to exist? You know, to like to slow down and don't be addicted to the cell phone. Okay, just help me. Let's continue in this topic. So, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I today I think the problem is the limit. If you like to watch your cell phone messages and social media, don't have a problem if you know the limit. If you uh, you're not a slave by your cell phone. I think you need to know the limit. If you like a film, I want to see a movie. I see a movie. After this, okay, the movie ends. I go on my life. I think that's it. I think you need to know the limit. You can what what your cell phone. Um, okay, now I don't want more. I want to do anything. It's uh, don't can screw up your life, your real life, and your work, your family, and that's it. I think you need to to know the limit of the things, and that's it.
I like it. So everything's about the balance, the limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liking this. So
Yeah, like Abe said before, you can drink a beer. I like to drink a beer, but these don't screw up my social life, my family life, my work. I do this because I like in the weekend. I don't see any problem. But if it, I know the limit. That's it. I think the problem it's about this. The people addiction don't know the limit. They want in this time. They want in this time, and that's it.
it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So Abe, question number two.
Of course, a moment. How often do you check your phone during the day? Do you think it's too much? Well, as I said, I became a low profile and started to use less for my phone. I put some limits. I using the functionalities that existed in iPhone to do that, app limits and without time. So this helped me because at the beginning, as I said, I was addicted to social media, and I spent most of my time during the day seeing and scrolling the things in Instagram, Twitter, and something like that. But nowadays, I started to put limits about 4 hours per day, I believe. So I minimize. I don't know the word to say. I minimize that for 2 hours, and nowadays I just have 1 hour to use this social media app, and I don't achieve this time because I don't use too much nowadays because of preference. As I say, you have to choose what it's good to you. I like to to read. I spent uh, too much time in LinkedIn or talking with ChatGPT, but this social medias like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I don't use it too much anymore because it's for me it's lost time.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's lots of time, but don't you miss it? Like be scrolling on reels or something like that?
Well, I do that, but less than the past.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's impossible. Like there are a lot of things there. Like when you just start scrolling, it's a way we fall in, you know? Like
There,
it
there are a
just
lot of good things, but there are a lot of bad things too. So you need to spend energy to do this filter. So I prefer to not spend time in this kind of platform because it have too much information. I prefer to read a newspaper that I subscribed in the past. It have the good information in a structured way, and I maintain my daily updated by this newspaper. And as I said, social media has a, a, a lot of information, but you need to spend energy to filter what is good for you and what is not. So for me, isn't a good way to consume information because it spends too much energy.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe my Instagram already know that I'm not 50th grade yet and send me a lot of really good reels. So I spend a lot of time there. I can't control. Oh my God. I will. I will. I use the things like that you put in the chat, I will search about it and I will try it. So what about you, Humberto?
Yeah, in my case, I think I spend a lot of time in my cell phone, but because I work with my cell phone, I
Boa.
study on my cell phone, um, I see uh, Udemy videos in my cell phone. I use some English apps for improve my English, and I like to hold my meets for while I walk in my house, because if I am in a meet for a lot of time, I lost my focus. I try to walk in my home to keep my focus, and it's helping me. But I think I like time in my I would like to spend less time, study less. I would like to spend my time to travel, to uh, play with my kids, but we need to work. It's a adult problem. And that's it. But I spend time because I need my cell phone. This take my life more easy. Today I don't use it so much social media, because I already spend a lot of time in my cell phone, work, studying, and I try to go out my cell phone when I have time, free time, and that's it. If you see my 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 Instagram or my Instagram's wife, we go to the same place every time, but the her Instagram is more beautiful. Seems like she go for a lot of place, I stay in my house because I don't spend a lot of time in my cell phone. And my photos is the same for 1 month, 2 months. I don't change a lot, but when I want to spend some time in my Instagram, I like to see my friends, the status, but I don't like more than 30 minutes in this for day.
Oh my God, guys, you're so controlled. It's amazing. I believe I don't have to answer the question, right? Like everybody knows the answer. So I
Uh,
don't know. Go ahead.
before I use it more social media, but I start to study in my cell phone, use the English apps in my cell phone. uh, when I have free time, I don't like, because my brain is uh, I forget the name, cansado. I don't like so much, because this in the past I used it more, but not so much. But today I use it less because this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I have to use my cell phone all the day. Like I spend a lot of time being like seeing reels, or if I have an appointment, I have a calendar on my cell phone with everything that I have to do in the day or in the month. So I have the Instagram. And guys, Twitter is back. Now, oh my God, Twitter is back. I spend a lot of time. I when the Twitter was off, I opened the app and was just seeing and just closed. But I did it. I don't know how many times I did it in a day. Even if the app is not okay, like it was out, but I did it. I don't know why. And now he's back. The app is back. Not he. It's back. Yeah, it's back. And now I can just open the app and see a lot of things. So I don't know. It's more time. It's more time for me. It's amazing. I don't know. Like on my job, I'm not using the cell phone to do something, but everything that I have to, like notes, it's not notes the name, everything that I have to write on something, I use my cell phone. If I have my patient, I have to collect the information of the patient, I put in the cell phone. So everything is my cell phone. I don't know. I
Yeah.
spend a lot of time on my cell phone. I have everything on my cell phone.
In my case, I use a lot of things in cell phone, but I deactivate. I think that's it. My notifications because there are a lot of notification. I want to see the notifications, and today I will see when this is. I will see my teams when I me work. I will see my Instagram when I want. I will see my whatever when I want because in the past there was a lot of notification and I want to see because I want to know uh, why this notification. It's
Yeah.
helping me today. I don't have it. Even in my WhatsApp, only the person group I
I
silence,
don't like
but
girl.
the person notification because WhatsApp it's important. If my someone needs me, I I will I will
Yeah.
need to know.
Instagram, I don't have the Instagram notifications anymore, but you said about notifications, and I will just click to see if I have a lot of notifications. And
There are a lot. Yeah,
oh my God, yeah, I will just take off. It's not take off, I believe. I don't know. I will just not having more notifications. I will just
yeah.
trying to not receiving them anymore. I believe
Yeah,
it's
I
less
silence
time.
all of them.
Yeah, I believe it's better now because you don't have to see what is coming, so you're not not excited, anxious. So you
Anxious,
don't get
yes.
anxious,
Yeah.
yeah. So you don't have anxious about it.
Yeah.
I will try it. I will try about these things of notifications. I will try it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, obrigado, Epaminondas. Thank you, Epaminondas. Thank you. These immersion, Epaminondas create the questions, guys. Epaminondas create the questions. So this immersion, I'm learning a lot. So, okay. We don't have a lot of time. So,
Already?
yeah. So, Umberto, don't have to be the next one. Choose one question. Read and answer. You don't have to be the question number three.
I will read the number 10 because
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
What are some risks of spending too much time on social media or playing games online? Mm, yeah, I spend a lot of time playing games online in the past. A lot of time. I don't know. I think in the past play games online was very good for me. I make it. I make it. I a lot of friends was good. Today is not so good because I think the time is a a money, a way of money. Time is a way of
Time is
money.
money. Yeah, yeah.
Time is
Yeah,
money. Yeah.
and you need to know uh, where do you want to put this money. If you have kids, if you have friends, if you have wife, you need to spend money with them, spend time
No,
with
kid
them.
is not money. Kid is a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. And today I think you need to know I will spend the 3 hours in my cell phone on my video game. I have kids, wife, friends that need this time too. If I have some time, I want to spend with social media, play games online, don't have any problem. I think the problem is when you get the time from another place that you need to put, you put in another place. I think this is the problem. This is the risks when you spend too much time. You are lost another things. Time with your friends, with your family, with your future, because you need to study for get a, a good future, and that's it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. The part of kid more, but I
Yeah,
agree with you. So,
yeah.
Abir, go
The
ahead.
kids
Go
spend a
ahead.
lot
Sorry.
of time.
Time, money, everything. Kids spend everything. Kids don't
Yeah.
have limits. Kids doesn't have limits. That's the truth.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
So,
I read. I don't know how to say this in the past. I read an article uh, before that said to raise a kid nowadays until 18 years, it most than 1 million of reais to spend to maintain the
yeah,
this
yeah. I
educational
agree.
food and health thing, something like that.
yeah,
Well,
it's a
in
lot
my
of money.
yeah, yeah. In my case, I totally agree with Humberto. I believe that the main risk is to spend much time in social media and for playing games. It's that you will have social and health problems, both in a physical and mental way, because you don't take care of yourself and your uh, your friends and family because you are in there spend time in social media or playing games. You are addicted to that. So this is the main problems for me. Social and health problems, both mental and physical problems.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, guys, but until today, there are a lot of rehabs
Yeah.
and for drug addictions, for mental problems, and addictions to games. Like people who are addicted to cell phones and video games or something like that are there because they can become really aggressive. Not aggressive. I believe I'm doing the wrong word, but they not more so socialized, and they are, I don't know, like aggressive, and they get angry so easily and then control yourself. They just become another person, and it's
Mental
kind
problems.
of
Yeah,
what.
Mental problems.
Yeah, it's not only mental problem because it's addiction. It's not only mental problem. It's like drug addiction, but video game addiction. It's the same way, Like it's so strange. But nowadays there are a lot of people in rehab because of it. I believe it, like people in the past, like my grandpa never imagined that something like that will happen in the future. Like it's more car flying than people getting mad because of video game. I don't know. It's so strange, but it's
one
true.
one
Go ahead.
question. You say the a word rehab.
Yeah.
I
Rehabilitation.
ah,
It's
okay.
it's the short term of rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Ah, very good. Because I try to understand with the context, but I don't can.
Yeah, it's the place people go to get better, like
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, thanks.
the and I learned this in Amy Winehouse music. It's amazing.
Very good.
Music learning people how to speak in English. But oh my god, I have to return the people from the another room. So let's talk to the people and see what. Oh my god, English is so difficult for me today. I believe just my body here. My soul is in the bed yet. Like I believe my soul is sleeping yet. So I have to know how was the conversation in another room. Like I like the number 10. I wasn't expecting like that, but I like this one because
Yeah,
we are talking about something that just y- um something like addiction to PC, how to manage it, but we're not talking about like mental problems involving it. So I
yeah.
like this last question. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Well, I will try, okay? And Abe, I just googling what you said. It's FOMO, JOBO, and there are FOBO.
That
You know,
that 31, I don't know. Bobo.
yeah, FOBO, fear of missing out. No, it's FOMO, fear of
Como.
missing out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
JOMO, joy of
Joy of
missing
missing
out,
out. Yeah.
and FOBO, fear of better options.
That I don't know.
Yeah, I just opened here. Is the fear of have better actions?
That for
Okay.
me is new. I will searching more.
We are searching about it because it's an interesting one. Like, it's difficult to get new decisions. It's interesting. Like in relation the other two. I like this one. I like it. I said I will search about it, so I just put in the Google to not forget about it. Oh, Pedrito, how was the conversation in another room?
Oh, was great, and the guy's perception was great. Also, about these subjects is really concern for me. I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I have a great a lot of concern with this, and try to make some rules about this here.
Yeah, kids is so difficult. I know it. Like during the immersion, my son just came here and asked me to, okay, mom, can I see TV? And I was, no, you can't play with your toys. Like during the immersion, guys. I don't know if Abe and Umberto just realized it. My son came here and asked me to play in the cell phone and see TV, and I said no, and they just go back to their living room. It's all the time. Kids is so difficult, and I'm really fear of my son like become addiction to cell phone or something like that. And it's difficult to control the kids. It's so difficult. I know you, Pedrito. I know you.
Yeah.
So Pedro, what about you? How was the conversation in another room?
Was a real good because like we can see like that is a problem in our society. Like sometimes we don't pay attention. Like if we are addiction about the cell phones and technology. And yeah, real like the perceptions of the other guys because like sometimes like for example about using cell phones I think Juliano said about things that I think is real important, and Pedrito says that too. Is like using cell phones for some people is just some time to escape about your reality, and are real good because like we have intense routines, we have to work too much, and use cell phones could be a good way, but it can be a nemesis if you don't have control about that.
Totally, I totally agree with you. So Juliano, what about you?
Uh, I really like it, this this conversation because I think it's always good to talk about different subjects here in Talk can learn about different views, you know. So this conversation today about addiction was very good because I could learn a lot about different views about addiction and things like that, about using social medias, you know. I think that's great.
Yeah, I like this. Like we can talk about a lot of things that usually in a normal course we don't talk about, like daily things. I like it too. So, Márcio, what about you?
Yes, it was so good. I appreciate to be here because to practice my English really important. Yeah, I I I read now about the number 8 for me and affect my sleep when I use and at night, for example. So I talk with my wife and we don't use cell phone in my bedroom, for example, because my my to sleep really hard to sleep well, for example. And I see now really good these questions for me.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like if I don't like get my cell phone like really far from me at night, it's so difficult to sleep. And with kids, like if you just realize with kids is the same situation. So it's a good option. Like don't have the cell phone in the same room as you are at night. It's a good one. So, guys, we don't have a lot of time. So, people from YouTube, we thank you for being here with us. It was a pleasure. Continuing watching, there are a lot of immersions, and there are my immersion at 6 p.m. So, go watching my